Just wanted to come on and give an update. As you can see, I'm still in the hospital. I'm about to eat my dinner and I'm going to show you what I am eating. They have me on mashed potatoes, pureed macaroni, and pureed carrots. And I have some Zero, Gatorade, and apple juice. So I have been keeping my food down for the most part. It's been really good. I literally did nothing today. Once again, I slept a lot. I believe it might be the medications that they is giving me, so I'm just sleeping a lot. But when I tell you, the staff has truly been amazing. I have not experienced one rude tech or nurse, and I thank God for that because who wants to experience that when you're in a hospital? There, you want to see someone that's pleasant and someone that hears you when you're sick, right? And today I'll show you earlier, was it today or last night? It was one of those days. They put a pick line in my arm. So the pick line is for if they're going to send me home on tube feeding or not. Um, so we shall see. The doctor said that my labs came back a little better than it have been, so that's good. My kidney function is good. Um, Everything is good. I'm still lacking the nutrients, so that's what they're really trying to pour into me. But God is so good and He is so faithful. Like, I just can't thank Him enough. And I do not take life lightly. And you realize, like, if you're sick to the point where you can't use a certain limb or you can't see for getting something in your eye or you can't walk because something fell on your foot, or you're having problems with your stomach, all those issues, you really don't realize how important body parts are to you until you cannot function without them. And so I'm just so grateful that I came to the hospital when I did, because things could have been a lot different if I didn't. So I just really, really thank God. And I'm trying to think where I left off at about my story. Um, so, because I did a video as well. Hi, everyone. I know that's right. I need all, listen, I don't have half of my organs, but I'm still working. Listen, God still has me moving. He still has me moving. And there's nothing that's going to stop me for being me. The only person that can do that is Jesus Christ. That's it. Nobody on this earth can stop me from being me. And a lot of things have changed. Like, I've been talking about my story, and I was telling you guys at the beginning that he had me delete my story on how I contracted HIV, and I contracted HIV from him, and he wanted me to delete it because he was afraid that someone you know, would put two and two together and know that it's him. Because he's the only person I've been with half my life. And yes, I contracted the virus from him. Thank God our daughter does not have it. If you go back to my other videos, you would see. But I would love for you all to subscribe to my channel, so you can get more in depth of the conversations and my stories that I have talked about. Yes, I'm going to keep moving. Nobody but God can stop me. And that's how it should be for all of us. Nobody but God can stop us. We can do exceedingly abundantly above all we can ask or think. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yeah, God is so good. Like I had a gastric bypass and a hernia repair because the gastric bypass is supposed to help with the severe gastroparesis. And so now I don't have any reflux because with me having a hiatal hernia, it pushes my stomach up further. And as you can see, like it is going down a lot. Like all it is my stomach. And my stomach was huge. I mean, huge. It looked like I was about 6 or 7 months pregnant, and it has gone down tremendously. Um, it's gone down tremendously. So, I am grateful that I had the surgery. I just had some complications to where I couldn't eat or drink anything for 8 days, and they had to bring me into the hospital. And I'm still not taking in enough nutrients, so they may have to put me on a TPN, which is a tube feeding, and it goes through the um, shoot, what is this called again? It goes through the central line that they gave me. So I'm still trusting God, in it all, that I don't have to get it, but if I do, I'm just going to do what I need to do so that I can become healthy. And during all this, so for the people that don't know, I had told my story over again about my husband, how I contracted HIV from him. And so now, February 5th, my divorce was finalized. And I am so happy. It feels like I am freed, like I am a free woman. And I'm so grateful for that. Like, nobody understand how grateful I am. I never thought that I would do it. I kept saying I was going to do it, and I didn't. I've been saying it for the past 20 years. We've been together 26 years. I've had HIV for 26 years this month. And I thank God for my life because it is some people that didn't even live this long. And you can have a long life, but there are sometimes complications that can cause you to lose your life. But I thank God that He has His hand upon me. And I just do everything the doctors tell me to do. Make sure I take my medications every day. Um, and if anything happens to me, listen, I'm in that ER. I don't care. I don't care if they see me yesterday. I'm going to I'm going to be in that ER because they going to see what's wrong with me. Sorry, a little hungry. But yeah, they're going to see what's wrong with me. So I'm trying to think where I left off in my last video. So if you go back and watch the video, I was talking about how I met Veronica Mitchell. She was she was like my sister slash mom. She was absolutely amazing, and she passed away. Hello. Okay. Give me 1 second. I gotta get my meds. Okay. Okay. What do they have for nausea and pain? Okay. About a 7, almost an 8. One second, guys. Getting my blood pressure taken and about to get my meds. They normally put that one at, yeah, that one. I don't want to talk when I get my blood pressure taken because I want to make sure that it's accurate. Feel like it's trying to pop. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
It was 150 over 111.
You're going to do it over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 150 over 111, so she's redoing it. Yeah, I really don't care if people make fun of me regarding my diagnosis. I'm way past that, and I'm more mature. Now, back then, I'd be in some ball crying, in a ball crying. Is it because my pain? Okay.
Increase it.
Okay. This one was 152 over 100. And that's because I've been in pain. They're checking my blood pressure and it's high now. It's 152 over 100. Thank you. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you so much. Okay. She's about to. About to give me. I keep looking over there because I was in that other room. It's 8:30.
I have promethazine.
Okay, I can't take the Tivicay yet because I made a mistake and took it late. I took it at like 7:30, so I can't take it.
The pop
I
tea.
mean the. Oh, I'm not getting the. Oh, I'm
No.
not getting that anymore. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I checked it and I realized.
Okay.
And I have Cora.
Okay.
I have magnesium oxide.
Mhm.
I have oxygen.
Just getting my night meds together.
I have Lorica.
Yep, I do have to get my diastolic down.
I have trazodone and melatonin. Would you like to take it now or when you're ready to go to bed?
Yeah, trazodone when I'm ready to go to bed.
And the melatonin?
Yeah.
Okay. So hold on to that. I have,
Yeah. Can I do that up at about 10 o'clock?
okay.
Okay.
And I have lung nuts.
Okay. What time do you go on your lunch? Because I don't want to interfere with your lunch.
If you know when I go for lunch, around 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock in the morning. Oh boy.
4 o'clock in the morning, so don't worry at all.
Do you at least snack? You don't snack either? Oh,
I
and
always
gee.
drink water.
Girl.
I always try to.
See, that's discipline right there.
It takes a lot of discipline, I told you. How would you describe your pain? Is it like a sharp pain, achy,
Yeah, it's sharp
sharp?
and kind of achy. It's not, it doesn't feel like it was before crampy. It don't feel
Okay.
crampy. It's just sharp and achy.
Okay.
Oh, I got some.
Do you want all the meds together?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. I want you to take this, then I'll go on to your
Okay.
meds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I took my home meds already.
Oh, okay.
Because
The cocktail that you told me about the last time.
the Pifaltrol, Tivicate, yeah. Because I have to
Okay.
wait 2 hours. I forgot that they
They've
stopped
taken
it.
that
Yeah.
med. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is what I have. I have pureed mashed potatoes, pureed corn, carrots, and pureed macaroni. That is my dinner. Oh, that sounds good. Blueberry Chobani yogurt. Mm. Yes, I do read my Bible daily. I read it daily.
Is lecithin part of the cocktail or is not?
No, it's not.
It's not.
I think Levison, I put that under my tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you separately.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the big circle one?
The big one. Let me see. Enough to help you. That's the promethazine. Yeah.
Oh, that's the promethazine.
Magnesium oxide.
Oh,
That's the big one.
magnesium.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the bigger one.
Okay.
I think promethazine is the second biggest. Yeah. The circle one.
Okay. Because I had a gastric bypass. So when you have a gastric bypass, you can only so they start you at stages where you can eat. So you have your full liquids, like it's only liquids like popsicles, juice, water, broth, and then your full. Then you do that for a week, and then you go to your full liquids, which is um, yogurt, of course, your clear liquids as well. your fruit. Not your fruit, your clear liquids, um, which contains of, well, full liquids contains of yogurt. What else? Pudding, yogurt pudding, and then after that you graduate to the purees. And some of the purees is not good. I had some green beans
I scanned it
yesterday, and it was,
yesterday.
mm-hmm.
I've scanned it
Those
already.
you scanned it. Yeah, I take those in the morning. The vitamin.
Isn't it 2 times daily?
Oh, 2 times a day. Oh, oh shoot.
So
Okay,
I have it like I think it's morning and night.
okay. I'll take it after I eat dinner.
Okay.
Thank you for telling me that.
Yeah. And I think we still have salted. We still have is it Epicure?
Epivir. Yeah, I took that already. I took the Epivir, Tivicay, and Pifiltro. I took those at 7:30 because I thought I was still supposed to take the Carafate,
Okay,
and I
so
wanted to space it out.
I just have to scan it in,
Okay.
right? Because it shows here that you have to take it. So
Yeah.
maybe like it was given to you, but it wasn't scanned because it wasn't time. So I'll just scan it in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the puree don't taste that good. But what was good out of it? I think the mac and cheese was really good, and the mashed potatoes. Yes, beginning of a new life. You are absolutely right. Oh, I am. I'm not looking back. I'm not looking back. I signed those divorce papers, and that's it. I've been trying to get away from him for many years, but I didn't have the confidence to do so. And God has told me numerous of times to get a divorce, but I didn't do it out of my own fear and me not loving myself enough. But I built up courage. I built up strength that I did not realize I had because I've been dealing with a lot for so many years. Um, a lot of emotional abuse, mental abuse, and psychological abuse. Thank you so much. And so, I do my videos, not like I said before, not to put my,
This is the lesson
okay,
of mishaShantel,
okay,
and I'll give you a quick shot.
okay. You doing it over here?
Yeah.
Okay. About to get a Lovenox vaccine. Oh, over here.
Go right.
It helps prevents blood clots. You're welcome.
Here you go. I'll give you a cocoa pie.
Ooh,
Good. Okay.
ooh. Oh my goodness, it hurts. So yeah, I'm just taking you guys on my journey. Taking you guys on my journey with me. Um, so for a long time, I dealt with infidelity for a very long time, and Okay.
Let me know if you need anything.
Okay, I sure will. And even like saying it straight in my face sometimes. And then I would put him out, and then he, it,
That's the nicotine.
yes,
No, you're okay though. Thank you.
you're welcome. Okay, now I can finish talking. She's gone. Okay, so, um, dealing with infidelity for a very long time, and it definitely took a toll on me. I was definitely broken, but I kept going back because that's the only person I know, and I was afraid to let him go because it felt like I couldn't get anybody else. So dealt with it for 20 years, over 20 years, literally over 20 years. And so this last time I said, you know what? I'm done. I can't do it anymore. I cannot do it anymore. I was literally killing myself. So it was either him or me. And I chose me. I have my daughters to live for. Um, I have, my family, my sister, my brother, my nephew, and my niece who I absolutely love, and so I had to choose me. And it felt so good, and he became so angry. And so what happened is, so before, if y'all hear this noise, it's from my CPAP machine. It is okay to be alone, and I am happy, but because I have been abandoned by family members before.
I'm open my door while you're still
Oh,
talking.
okay. Like, I was just afraid of abandonment. And, he would tell me things like he still loved me, he's still in love with me, like things can work out, and he's not going to do this, he's not going to do that anymore. And I believed him every time.
Okay, let's handle this.
And so this last time, when I caught him doing stuff he wasn't supposed to do,
Is it okay right there? I can
yes,
move it if it's not.
yes, it's okay right there.
Okay.
Do you think you could turn the heater up on the pad?
Y- You want it higher?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, he did. He knew that I would. He knew that I would, and I did. And the only thing I got out of it was a beautiful daughter. When I tell you, I would not trade that girl for anything in the world. She is so respectful. She's so polite. She loves God. She studies her word. Um, she loves me. She does things out of nowhere, and she just does stuff for me. I can't describe it, but her love for me is out of this world. Is out of this world. And I thank God for her. He knew what I needed when I had her. He knew what I needed. And so
Just a moment.
when I told him that, we'll be having a hearing, he He tried to, sweet talk
Elon Gold.
me
It shows up here.
and everything. He tried to sweet talk me,
How's the water?
and I still wasn't going for it. Still wasn't going for it. And
It's too full.
so I gave
It's too
him
full. You had to put it to this line.
I gave him
Just have a little
the
bathtub.
letter,
Go have a cup or
our
something.
court date. He looked at it and threw it on the table, on a dresser. So I was like, okay. Hmm. Why is it so dark? Give me a second. Give me a second, you guys. Okay. I just got to try to get my picture back now. I'm trying to learn how to work this phone. Wait 1 second. Can you guys see me? I can't see myself. Mm, can you guys see me? Okay. All right. As long as you can see me, I can't see anything. It's a black screen for me. So now I can talk because they're out the room now. Um. So he said, "You're really gonna go through with this?" And I said, "Yes." Because you're not trying to change. He was like, "I promise I'll change. I'll do this. I'll do that." And I said, "Okay." So of course, me giving him a 1,001 chance, right? Because I've been saying this for the past 20 something years, and things still did not change. So this last time, now I will be 50 this year, and I'm not taking any baggage. I said I wasn't taking any baggage in 2026. So here we go. In December, before Christmas, I had already put my petition in. I got me an attorney, put my petition in for a divorce. And lo and behold, at night, I went into his phone, and it was this this app in his app store, because I search everything in his phone. And when you're in a relationship, in a marriage, you should never have to search in your significant other phone, whether it's man or woman, because that means you don't trust that person. And so went to his phone, and lo and behold, no, I asked him, so that was there. And it said LGBTQ, but I don't remember the name of the site. It was TAM something. I don't remember the name of the site. So I asked him when he came home from work, like, what is that? He was like, oh, I don't know what that is. Um, I guess when I was looking up stuff, it just popped up and I just didn't erase it. So, me not knowing about that, I, I believed him. So, about a couple of weeks passed by. Um, a couple of weeks passed by. I went into his phone again. Lo and behold, the same app that I was talking about, he downloaded it on his phone. And I'm not going to tell you guys what it said in the phone, but it was very explicit. It was degrading, it was disgusting. So I didn't say nothing. I let him go to work because I wanted him to be able to focus at work. But when he came home, I took him in our room because I didn't want my daughter to hear. And I said, what is TAM? I forget that, like I said, I forgot the name of the website. I keep saying I don't know. I said, oh, really? I said, well, I found it in your phone and you did download it. And you were talking to transgenders. And y'all were talking to each other about what y'all want to do to each other. Like it almost made me sick to my stomach. My husband is talking like that. And so his answer was, well, I always have to compete for your attention between my two friends. And I said, how do you have to compete against them and we're barely on the phone? We barely talk to each other. And when we do talk to each other, it's during like odd, odd hours of the day. So it could be, around the time he's about to get off work and we just started talking and we're in deep conversation. You know what? I know. And I'm only telling my stories. I'm not trying to exploit my life, but I want to help. I want to help women that is going through this. That's the meaning of me doing this. That's the meaning of it all. Yes, that is exactly what it's called. Yes, that is exactly what it's called. And like, I don't have a problem with transgenders. I don't have a problem with the LGBTQ community. I really don't. Because my best friend is gay. She's gay. And I love her to death. Like, I had a cousin who was gay and he passed away. Um, I have people that I just know. Like, I don't have a problem with that. But I do have a problem when I'm married to a straight man, supposed to be married to a straight man. I did not sign up to be married to a transgender or talking to someone outside of my my sexuality, right? I signed up to be married to a straight man. And so then that's what he said. And I told him then I told him, you don't have to compete to anything. What he do? He come home, he go to the room and put on his game and he play his video game. Sometime, he'll talk. And if he want to talk, I'll tell my friend I'll hang up. But we don't talk every day. I'm not on the phone every day. So I told him, I said, you just need to live in your truth. Now, at this time, we have a court hearing for our divorce because I said I wasn't dealing with this anymore. And then his answer, another answer is, I said, Why do you keep doing this? It's not the first time. Why do you keep doing this? And then his answer was, because I just wanted to get it out the way. And I sat there puzzled. I'm like, get what out the way? There's nothing to get out the way. I was so furious. I said, you know what? I said, that's okay. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. You're not going to put me in my grave. You're not going to do it. I'm sorry. So he became very angry. Like his face changed. I cannot make this up. It looked like a demon was in him. Like his face completely changed and I became afraid. So I was like, you know what? Um, let's just see where it goes. You have to promise me that you're not going to do it again. I just wanted to make peace in my home. And then he calmed down and just became, calm and was smiling and talking and um, was sleeping like a baby. And here I am, stressed out, tossing and turning, like not being able to sleep. I don't know why he wants to experience them things. He's been doing I listen, I cannot make this up. He's been doing this since I caught him in, I want to say 2000, 2000, well, I can't talk, 2003. And I still stuck with, I still stayed with him because I just kept thinking, I have to help these women. I don't want anyone to get infected. I even invited him to my church. I invited him to prayer. We will pray for a minute. We'll pray for a few days and then it goes away. But I still pray for him daily. Excuse me. I still pray for him daily. And so after he said he just wanted to get it out the way, I left it alone because he still didn't explain it to me. And I told him, I said, I don't think it's fair that you're doing that. What if someone is angry about what you did and they come to our house and something happened to me and my daughter, our daughter? Then what? Nothing's going to happen. Um, I don't do that stuff anymore. I just want to live right. He said, I'm a good person. I said, Tyrone, you are a good person. But you choose bad things. And I told him I can't help him out of, I can't pull him out of situations anymore. I have literally been his protector the whole time that he was going through issues, going through things. And even when he got out of prison, I still brought him back into my life and took care of him. And he's still doing the same thing. So I said, you know what? I can do something better. I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. And I've been looking for jobs um, in Texas. I really have been looking for jobs in Texas and looking for a home. So, to ask you, wasn't he supposed to be? Yes, he was supposed to be on medication um, to be undetectable. So his family kind of feel like that. But the thing is, like, his family does not talk to him. And like he had stopped talking to his family, and then his family stopped talking to him. Like everybody in his family, all the older people, his aunts and uncles, all of them has passed away. Three, let me see, one, two, three has passed away from COVID. Two passed away from cancer. Um, one, two, three. No, four. I'm sorry. Four passed away from COVID, and two passed away from cancer. So all of his aunts and uncles are gone. The ones that, you know, we went around and we used to have so much fun, and they loved on him. They're gone. So now it's just the cousins who um they don't talk to him. His siblings don't talk to him. And I had a very good relationship with his family, but like they stopped talking to me because I'm with him, and I did nothing wrong to his family. And so yeah, he ended up going to prison because he gave it to two women. I know it had to be more than that, but two women that came forth. But I still took him back in because he didn't have anywhere to go. And I know that was the wrong thing to do. I shouldn't have done that. So yeah, when we had our, so going back to the divorce, when we had our divorce hearing, my attorney said, if he does not come to court, it doesn't matter, but you have to be there because you put the petition in. And so when I went to court, the judge asked me if this marriage can be reconciled. I said, absolutely not. She said, are you happy you're getting a divorce? I said, absolutely. And she signed off on it, and she granted a divorce, and I was extremely happy. And, mm-hmm. And so when he came home, you know, after we ate dinner, we went to the room, and I told him, I said, today was the day we were supposed to go to court, but I went to court, and the judge granted a divorce, and he looked at me with this evil look once again, and I said, well, he was like, is this really what you want to do? I was like, yes, because things are not going to change. It will change. You're not giving me a chance. How many chances do I have to give you? How many times do I have to say, like, it's going to be me or the people that you're dealing with? And so he became angry again like that. So then I told him, I said, you know what? If you change your ways and do right, you know, we don't know where things would go. And so it de escalated again, and I felt comfortable at home. And that's what I was planning on doing too, leave silently. I even talked to my leasing office to see if, because I had signed an early lease because my lease don't end until April, and they told me that I had to be in the lease. But I'm going to get a letter from my doctor stating that, I need home care, and I need to leave, you know. And it's just been really hard. And that's why I haven't been on, because I just been going through so much emotionally that it's been hard for me to handle it. And so I am going to tell him when I get home. Hopefully I'll be home this week. They don't know the date on when I'm going to go home because I have to intake enough nutrients and enough fluids. Um, but I want him to be out next week. Next Saturday. Oh, excuse me. I had the hiccups. Next Saturday. I want him to be out. Yeah, my daughter met her other sister, and they were really close. He found out. I don't know exactly what year he found out. I just know that he had it before I got with him, and he never told me. Yes, I do have a Cash App. I think I have it up on my channel. But yeah, so it has not been easy, you guys. Like, I have been having a rough time these last few months dealing with this. And I know I can't, beat myself up about it, but it definitely has not been easy. Definitely has not been easy, and like I'm terrified to tell him to leave. I told my daughter I wanted to do it yesterday and have one of my friends, go over there and be with Tequila for him to move his stuff out. But um she was like she felt awkward, being there. She want me home when it's done, and I understand. So, um yeah, when I get home, I'm definitely going to tell him that he have to leave. And I'm sorry, guys. It's just been a lot. Yes, that's the thing. I can get the police to come and escort him out. But so at this point, he is trying to get his record expunged. And I did not want to interfere with that because I do want him to have a good life. Like, I want him to have a good life. And my sister and them is saying, like, you're too nice. You need to just, let him go. And my sister and my friend both have CPLs, and they were talking about coming out, when I get out the hospital. And so yeah, that's one reason why I have not been, on social media, because he basically did not want me to be on social media. He's like, people don't want to keep hearing about your story, but if God told me to do this, I'm going to do it because I'm helping people with my story. I don't want anybody to, you know, go through this, or, go through this in in a situation like this, because it's definitely not easy at all. It's not easy at all, especially when you fear your spouse. When I'm at home, like, I can't sleep. I'm always tossing and turning. I literally cannot sleep. I'm tossing and turning all night long. And he's sleeping like a baby. But when I came into this hospital, like, I have been doing nothing but sleeping all day long. Like, I've been getting so much good sleep. Yeah, and like I didn't think it was abuse, and one of my therapists, she told me, she said, well, that's form of abuse. Like, he literally has sheltered me from my family. Like, I don't see my family like I want to see my family. And so my car had broke down, and I was using his car, but he has, smart comments when it's time for me to use his car. He always have smart comments about using it. And so it's like I have to be super, super nice. But yeah, I know everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be all right once I completely get him out of my life. And then he watches this show on YouTube. And I don't know if it's a show, but he watched these videos on YouTube how these, significant others, they murder each other, right? The man murders the wife, or the wife murders the man. Um, and he watches that all the time. And so I asked him one day, I said, why do you always watch this? And he said, because you never know what somebody might do. And like, it has been times where I've been afraid, literally afraid to go to sleep. But I know that it's gonna get better. Like, it's always him manipulating me out of things, like, especially with me wanting to move on. But I thank God that he gave me the strength to get this divorce. I thank God that I'm going to move on. But like I said, I've been looking for jobs. The thing is, I don't want to expose him, because when I talked to an attorney, they were saying that with me exposing him, he can, you know, sue me for that. So, no, his father passed away. His father wasn't really in his life like that. Um, and his mother put him out young when she made him go to Job Corps at 19. Even though he graduated high school, he really didn't know what he wanted to do with his life, so his mother put him in Job Corps to get a trade. And I don't know, I it just felt like I was in bondage for so long. And people don't understand, like, the situation that I was in. They're like, you could just leave. You could have just left. And for me, it wasn't that easy because it was a mental thing. I had depression, and just listening to him, and like, it just made me stay. And and yeah, so when I get home, no, his mother passed away too. Nope, his mother is not alive. He don't have any aunts or uncles alive. He do have a sibling. He has a lot of siblings that want to deal with him in another um, part of Michigan, but he just kind of pushes them away too. He doesn't talk to them. I'll make sure. Thank you. No, my daughters don't have a relationship with him at all. Even his daughter, she deals with him because she lives according to the Bible. You have to respect your mother and your father, and she does respect him. She just don't like to deal with him, especially when she found out that he gave other women HIV. It don't sit well with her at all. She said that is disgusting, and she she can't deal with him. And she was angry when I brought him back in, like, and I make sure. Listen, so I do have faith, but I did not. At one point last year, my faith wavered, and it was one time where I did not have enough money to get food for us, toilet paper, dish detergent. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to him and see if he want to come back, and we can, split the bills and do this and that. And it worked. But then he started doing the same thing, sexting people on the phone. And at one point, I couldn't handle it. I've been in the hospital so many times due to stress. I've had migraine strokes due to severe migraines, been in the hospital. And, but I'm not allowing myself and my body to go through anything like that anymore. I'm releasing it. I released it. And he hates that it's going to happen. But next week, hopefully, I'm home by next week. My friend and my sister will be at my apartment. He's undetectable now because he take his medications because I made him. If he wanted to survive, I made him. And so he's been taking his medications faithfully. But once we separate, I don't know what he's going to do, and it's not my problem. Like right now, we're married, divorced, and it's not my problem. It's just he's still in the home, and he has until next week to move. And then he said, well, what's that called? There are marriages, couples who live together for financial reasons. And I said, no, absolutely not. I cannot live with you. I'm not subjecting myself to do that. And this is the end. I'm not going to look back. This is the end. It's time for me to love me, to get to know who I am, because I lost that to Misha a long time ago. All I've been doing is literally existing on earth. I have not been living at all. And I want to live. I want to know what it feels like to be happy and to enjoy life, because I have not had that experience in over 20 years. Yeah, it is. And it's something that he's going to have to deal with. It's something that I'm going to continue to pray for him. I'm going to continue to pray for him, but it's something that he want he will want for himself. Like, I can't want it for him. It's something that he has to want for himself. Yeah, and I do believe it. I really do believe it. But I've been having interviews for Texas, for some jobs in Texas, and I just pray that I get one of those jobs, so that I can just leave and move on. Yeah, but let me see if I can do it here. That's not it. Yeah, I was trying to find the thing with my Cash App, but um, it is on my page if anybody wants to donate. I'm really looking to get me a car. I do have some money saved up to move, but yeah, so that's what's been going on with me. When there's a few of my followers who have been following me for a while, and they got on a couple of days ago and was like, Tamisha, we missed you. We didn't know what happened to you. So that's what's been happening to me. At first I didn't want to talk about it, but this has been happening for the last few months, and it's been really hard. It's been really hard, but I know I'm going to get through this. Oh, you live in Texas? Well, that's exciting. I don't know anyone in Texas. Well, my daughter, she's in the military. She's in the Army, but she's in El Paso. Um, but I wanted to go to Texas way before she went into the military. And now that she's down there, I would love to go to Texas. I don't want to go to El Paso. At um I'm looking at Conroe, Texas, on the outskirts of Houston. That's where I'm looking. And I've been doing my research. But yeah, so that is what's been going